Hello and welcome to the Guru Show. My name is Joni Ozeka and I'm back today just mainly to be on camera and just to vent my frustration at the current situation at Chelsea Football Club. Obviously, you know, it weren't always like this. Before Christmas, up until maybe the start of December, things were looking fantastic. Enzo Maresca was the new saviour of Chelsea Football Club. The structure of Clearlake was clearly working and these young players were living up to the potential that they've shown. But since December, it has just gone down massively. And the fact of the matter is that we had a very good opportunity this year of having a very good season. I'm not going to come on here and say we could have won the league, but with City dropping off as much as they have, Liverpool's obviously challenging. I think that we've shown that we're a little bit more smart and just a little bit more experience in the squad. We could have been up there because we was up there. And then what happened is that a snowball effect happened. Chelsea started having some bad results. And the fact of the matter is the structure of this club and the squad that we have, when things go wrong, you need experience and there's just none at this club. And I feel that there's been some massive decisions that were made in January that just do not make sense. And the fact of the matter is we did not go out and get a striker. We have now got two strikers that are out and we're having to play a very uninterested Christopher Nkunku up top. The goalkeeping situation has been a problem for many years, and it all went wrong since Thibaut Courtois left the club. We never really were able to fill in properly, and you know, Kepa come in, didn't do well, but since then we've spent a ridiculous amount of money on goalkeepers. And the fact is, if you would have probably saved all that money and just spent a lot on a big world-class goalkeeper, we wouldn't be in this situation right now. And the thing is with goalkeepers, they play to 35, 40 years old, that you don't need to invest in a very young one. You can get an experienced goalkeeper and still get a good investment in the time that you keep with him. But we've chose not to do it, and it has cost us massively. If it's Jorgensen, if it's Robert Sanchez, the amount of points that we have lost because of our goalkeepers this season, it just shows that I don't know why they choose to do it. This structure by the sporting directors of Chelsea to, you know, go off the data. You know, you can have as much computer data in the world as possible on these young players, but I tell you, the best form of data, that is the eye test and the experience test and the test of time that these goalkeepers and certain players have been at the top level. You cannot go off of computer stats in football, in my opinion, because, you know, they might be banging in goals, but they get injured, they come back, and you've got all this analysis that said over the past 2 seasons they banged in 30 goals or they made this many clean sheets. But does it take into consideration the fact that they're injured and are not the same player that they was, or they had done it in a big league? No, it don't. And I think that is where the biggest flaw with this structure at Chelsea has come into. It's not even the case of us buying young players. It's the fact that we're buying these players based on computer analysis that, in my opinion, you just can't always rely on, because there is always going to be flaws. There's going to be injuries. There's going to be the fact they haven't played in, you know, those sort of divisions. And obviously right now, I think it is getting to a point now that they have to realise they need some experience in this squad. But the fact is, I do worry that they're so far into it and they're so far gone, and the investment of over £2.3 billion, I think that they may be too far gone to, you know, retract what they've done. And even though I think that you bring in 2 or 3 really good, experienced players into this team, one being a goalkeeper, one being a striker, I said it when I was last doing videos, the fact that this Victor Osimhen was out and about and you could have got him, the way that we fumbled that just proved like where we were as a club, because he was there for the taking and he's over in Turkey. And it's like he could have been at Chelsea, and if Victor Osimhen would have been up top for us, it would be a different situation. Yes, it may hinder the development of a Nicholas Jackson, but the fact is that he would learn so much from being around a world-class striker like that it would have been a benefit to him, whether or not, you know, he can play on that left wing, a position that we're even having problems with now. Sancho not really continuing where he started off. Mudryk, obviously, with the drug thing, obviously none of us know what's happening with that. So, you know, Jackson could have played over there, and I think the fact that we didn't address that in January that may be more than the goalkeeper. I know the goalkeeper is a big problem, and I know it's costing us games, but they've banked on those two. Obviously now, with the striking situation, Christopher Nkunku looks like he's got 1 foot out the door already, and it's just not working. And I think it also shows the mate that we rely on Cole Palmer. Obviously his form's dropped, he's not taking the chances that he was, and obviously now we are starting to lose, and we are now in the middle of a snowball effect where it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. Hopefully City lose today, hopefully Newcastle and Forest draw today, and then it weren't the biggest hit on us. But, top 4 is a must for Chelsea Football Club. Not just on the pitch, but financially as well. We need that sort of money with the money that we've spent. The fact we have such a big opportunity to get it, and the fact that we didn't see that opportunity and go it in January and make the signings that we need. We need an experienced midfielder to fill in when obviously we've got the problem with Romeo Lavia. Having an experienced midfielder that can come in at the end of games as well, just to lead the lads and try to grind out those victories. That was clear. The fact we didn't go out and get some sort of striker, and Nicholas Jackson was in really bad form. Obviously they both got injured, him and Guiu, in the same match, and obviously that's really bad luck. But Chelsea needed a striker. We knew that, and and obviously the goalkeeping situation. As much as I think we know we need to do that, I just feel that. At the end of the day, that was probably not going to happen. But the striking one, the midfield one, and the fact we let players go like Felix, someone who we just bought for nearly 50 million quid, you let him go to AC Milan on loan. The club is an absolute mess at the moment, and I just really wish I knew where Chelsea is going to go. I think it's hard to watch at times now, and hopefully things turn out. But my thoughts at the moment is that before things get to anywhere near where it needs to be on the pitch, I think there needs to be some proper discussions at the club when it comes to, say, the sporting directors, the strategy, and the fact that, we should be getting top 4 this season. And it looks at the moment that we're now in the middle of a snowball. That means we won't get it. The game yesterday, same story. You know what's going to happen before it even happens. We take the lead, we start well, and then we just crumble. And then obviously a goalkeeping mistake has cost us at least a point away at Aston Villa. And now, if the results go against us today, we could end up in 7th position at the end of today. And considering the fact we were we were in second at the time at one point, and we were pushing Liverpool, it just shows how bad this season has dropped off. And I think the mismanagement of January was not ideal. But let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure to like, favourite, comment and subscribe, and I will be back as soon as next time I need to rant on camera. Let me know if you want more videos, and I will try to pump them out. But let me know your thoughts down below. Until next time, I'll speak to you again soon. See you later.